Hello students, today we will learn the next illustration. See the question, illustration number 2. Weavers Cooperative Society Udupi derives income from the following sources. Under that, income from weaving with the aid of power rupees 69,000, income from weaving without power rupees 34,000, income from collective disposal of labor of its members rupees 15,000, interest from cooperative societies rupees 30,000, interest on deposits with the Central Cooperative Bank rupees 18,000, income from house property rupees 70,000, income from other business rupees 76,000, dividend from shares of Karnataka Bank rupees 18,000, long term capital gain indexed rupees 20,000, donation to Sri Krishna Muthu for Chinnara Santarpane ATG rupees 8,000. Compute total income and tax liability. So here we have to compute the total income and tax liability of Weavers Cooperative Society for the assessment year 2020-21. See the question. So Weavers Cooperative Society Udupi derives income from the following sources. So income from weaving with the aid of power. So this is the income from other source, but ATP deduction cannot be claimed because this processing is done with the help of power, with the aid of power. So deduction under section ATP cannot be claimed for this 69,000 rupees. Next, income from weaving without power rupees 34,000. So once we have to take under business income, again ATP deduction can be claimed for this 34,000. Income from collective disposal of labor of its members rupees 15,000. So this one we have to take under business income, and again we can claim deduction under section ATP. Interest from cooperative societies rupees 30,000. So this is the income from other source, and again ATP deduction can be claimed. Interest on deposit with cooperative bank. So this is also income from other source, again it can be claimed deduction under section ATP. Income from house property rupees 70,000. So this one we have to take under the head section 22, income from house property 70,000, but they cannot claim deduction for this. Income from other businesses 76,000. So this one we have to take under business income 76,000, again can be claimed deduction under section ATP. So but in case of income from other business, maximum 50,000 can be claimed for the Weavers Cooperative Society. If it is Weaver Consumer Cooperative Society, then it can be claimed 1 lakh. So here they can claim 50,000. Dividend from shares of Karnataka Bank 18,000. So this is the income from other source, but dividend from shares of Karnataka Bank, Indian Bank, is exempt. So it is exempt here in the income from other source. Long term capital gain has to be taxed under the head capital gain. Donation to Sri Krishna Muthu for Chinnara Santarpane, deduction under section ATG, that is with the limit. This is a donation to notified temple. Can claim deduction, and they can claim deduction under section ATG, that is also with the limit. So we have to compute ATA here. So if we compute even the ATA, even if you compute ATA also, the lesser value will be this 8,000. So we can directly take 8,000 into 50%. So we will compute the total income and tax liability. Write the heading, computation of total income of Weavers Cooperative Society for the assessment year 2020-21. Under that, 3 column, 1 particular column and 2 amount column. So under that we have first section here, section 22, income from house property, that is, so income from house property, here they have given is how much. Income from house property is 70,000. So that income we have to take here, section 22. So 70,000. Next one is section 28. Under that we have business income. So write one by one the business incomes. So the first one is income from first one is income from weaving with the aid of power 69,000, income from weaving without power 34,000, income from collective disposal of labor 15,000. So and income from other business 76,000 is a business income we have to take. So all these deductions can be claimed under section 80P but not with the aid of power. So this one we cannot claim under section 80P, but while computing business income we have to add even this income. So we'll take one by one. First one is income from weaving with the aid of power rupees 69,000. Next, income from weaving without aid of power, so that is 34,000. Next, income from collective disposal of labor rupees 15,000, and income from other business rupees 76,000. So these are the total business income. It comes to 1,94,000. Next, section 45, capital gain. So under the head capital gain we have long term capital gain indexed to rupees 20,000. So under the head capital gain, long term capital gain 20,000. Next head is section 56, income from other source. Next, section 56, income from other source. Under that we have interest on cooperative societies 30,000, interest on deposit with Central Cooperative Bank 18,000, and dividend from shares of Karnataka Bank 18,000, which is exempt. So take one by one, total 3 items. So first one is under section 56, income from other source. First one is interest from cooperative societies 30,000. Next, interest on deposit with Cooperative Bank 18,000 rupees. Next, in dividend from shares of Karnataka Bank. So Indian Bank is exempt. So total income from other sources 48,000. Now we have to add 5 heads of income. So we will arrive at 3,32,000 is a GTI. So now provide the deductions, allow the deductions under section 80. So under that we have first deduction is 80G, that is donation to notified temple. Sri Krishna something. So this is with the limit 100%, with the limit 50%. So we can take directly because it is a small amount, 88,000 into 50%, or even we can calculate the ATI. So the calculation of ATI will show later, 4,000. Next, 80P, that is relating to income of cooperative society. So under that write one by one all the incomes relating to cooperative society. So the first one is, this one cannot be claimed. income from weaving with the aid of power we cannot claim because it is with the use of power. Next we have to take without aid of power, income from weaving without aid of power, income from collective disposal of labor, and income from other business. So first one is income from weaving without aid of power. So income from weaving without power 34,000. Next collective disposal of labor 15,000. Income from other business, so here we can take maximum 50,000. Here in this question they have given is 76,000, but we have to take 50,000. So that is the maximum limit, 50,000. Next is here capital cannot be claimed under section 80P. Next, interest on cooperative society and interest on deposit with cooperative bank. Interest on cooperative societies amount is 30,000 and interest on cooperative bank 18,000. Dividend we cannot claim, it is the Karnataka bank. So total deduction will be 1,51,000. If you deduct deduction from GTA, it will be 1,81,000 is the GTA. Sorry, taxable total income. So total income is 1,81,000. Show the calculation for ATA. So if you calculate ATA also for with the limit item, that is ATA, how to calculate GTA minus GTA, how much? 3,32,000 minus long term capital gain here given is 20,000 minus the deductions 34,000 plus 15,000 plus 50,000, 30,000, 18,000. Excluding ATG, we have to total this ATP deduction. So GTA minus long term capital gain minus ATP, we will get, that is 1,65,000. So ATP total is 1,47,000. So if you deduct, the answer is 1,65,000. So if you take the 10% of ATA is nothing but 16,500. So 16,500 or with the limit item 8,000, whichever is least, 8,000 will be selected. So better directly we can take 8,000 into 50% direct here. No need of this ATA. So now we'll compute the tax liability. So first to calculate the normal tax and AMT here. So in this question we have long term capital gain, so that is a special income. First we have to calculate tax on special income. So we'll calculate first on long term capital gain, that is we have 20,000. So 20,000 into 20% is equal to 4,000. Next we have to apply tax slab, that is on 1,81,000. That is on first 10,000 income 10%, that is 1,000. Next 10,000 income 20%, that is 2,000. Next on balance. So what is the balance, how to calculate, that is total income how much, 1,81,000 minus taxes already, income already taxed, that is long term capital gain 20,000, first 10,000, next 10,000. So 1,81,000 minus 40,000 is equal to 1,41,000. On this income we have to apply 30%. So it will be 42,300. So if you total, we will get 49,300. Now we have to add health and education cess. at 4%. So that is equal to 1972. That is equal to 1972. 1972. So the actual total tax is 51,272 is a normal tax. Now coming to AMT, alternate minimum tax, that is on total income, that is 1,81,000 into 18.5% is equal to 33,485. So the total will be 33,485 is a MAT, AMT. Now actual tax liability we have to take that, therefore actual tax liability will be whichever is higher, that is 51,272, whichever is high. So as per income tax, a cooperative society has to pay minimum 33,485, but their normal tax is 51,272, so they can pay actual tax is 51,272.